Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we're going to be going over several stories coming out of Japan, but we're going to start with an update on Kick streamer Johnny Somali. Now I'm sure most of you are familiar with this Kick streamer. He's known for going around Japan filming himself doing racist things, committing literal crimes among other things, all done in the name of generating content for his streams. Well, about a week ago I made my most latest video on Johnny Somali, where after a year or so of messing around, he is finally starting to find out, and him and his fellow lackey here were messing with a tourist who then turned and with only 2 consecutive punches knocked out his friend and knocked out Johnny Somali, who would be visibly bloodied on camera. It was an event many people enjoyed, and to add insult to injury, he was also banned on Kick after the stream went live. However, perhaps this is unsurprising given Kick. He has been once again unbanned. This is the 3rd time Johnny Somali has been banned and unbanned by Kick. And yeah, it's sad to see again. It's a terrible look for Kick. I don't know why they're doing this, but they are continuing to unban Johnny Somali. And of course, once Johnny Somali is unbanned, what do you think he's going to do? Well, he's going to return right back to the content farm. He immediately did another live stream in Japan, once again going around harassing people who are just going about their day. Now you can see from this tweet, this has gotten a lot of attention, 9 million views on this clip. And why is that? Well, it seems like some Japanese citizens are developing a new tactic to deal with Johnny Somali. I don't want to play the clip because we're getting into some territory where I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But basically, Johnny Somali is walking around messing with people, and Japanese citizens are walking up to him and they are stating his full legal name on camera during his streams, which is obviously quite a disruption, and he has to censor the audio for long periods of time. It clearly gets to him, and that's unsurprising, and it is a big wrench in the cog of his stream. It causes a lot of issues. And again, the name is here, but I'm censoring it because I have no faith in YouTube to apply their rules correctly. They have no nuance with these things, so I'm sure if you want to know it, you can find it or find this tweet here. But yes, that is the latest tactic, and this is really the only time I've ever seen someone getting their name doxxed live on stream, and I have absolutely no sympathy for them. This seems like a very effective tactic, and yeah, I'm glad to see some people taking some countermeasures against Johnny Somali, because clearly, as long as Kick gives him a platform, he's going to keep doing this stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to awkwardly jump into this video. Everything else in this video was recorded this morning, but right before I was about to go live, we got an update to this update video. It appears that Johnny Somali has been officially arrested in Japan. After all of the bad stuff he's done, he's finally been arrested for allegedly creeping around a construction site. Now, this isn't the most groundbreaking arrest ever, but it shows that Japanese authorities are watching these things, and maybe this will serve as a segue to pay more attention to the other illegal stuff he's doing in Japan. This is good news for everyone. Nobody feels bad seeing Johnny Somali get arrested, and yeah, that is the update for now on that situation. And also, while we're on the subject, there's another tourist going around in Japan causing issues. This guy's basically a Johnny Somali clone. I don't know his name yet, but we'll call him something like Wet Fart or Flea, or just something that's genuinely unwanted by everyone. This guy is about as crooked as his glasses right here. Basically, he is a Johnny Somali clone, which I don't know what's more embarrassing, being Johnny Somali or Johnny Somali's clone. But he's going around doing many things like Johnny Somali would. He's been caught playing porn in public settings to make people uncomfortable, which is a crime, by the way. And this latest clip has gotten a lot of attention, where he observed a full female train in the subway station, which, to clarify, is just a station, a train that only allows women. It's gendered. And he goes, wow, this is so shocking. And Japan has only women carriages, and he immediately walks in and makes all the women uncomfortable. I mean, it's bad enough that this tourist is going in and violating some of their local rules and culture, but also they get a jump scare with this dude's face. It's an all-around terrible situation, and possible video in the future on this guy. I don't really know if he's worth it, but again, it's the Johnny Somali effect. These people are seeing Johnny Somali get away with it, and they're just mimicking his behavior, and they're trying to capture whatever attention he's been getting. But moving on from that slop, let's move to something a little more positive. So yesterday, literally hundreds of thousands of people were talking about this tweet right here. It is a tweet posted by the official McDonald's Japan account, and it's a simple 20-second silent animation of an anime family eating some McDonald's. It is one of the most powerful messages I've ever seen in the past couple of decades, okay? Hundreds of thousands of people were talking about this, and for many different reasons. It's super cute, but there's also a message that got a lot of people's attention. So here's some of the many memes that have come out of this. So basically, like, you can kill the man, but you can't kill the message. Shinzo Abe is smiling from wherever he currently is after he has passed away. One of his main goals before his assassination was to encourage Japanese citizens to have children to combat their declining birth rates in Japan. And seeing this, well, that's the reaction a lot of people had. So this tweet right here really captures exactly what was happening in the replies and quotes. So Japanese in the comments, oh, what a cute family. And then English speakers in the quote retweets having a mental breakdown. And I will explain why. So a lot of people, especially if you're a lonely man or woman, and you see things that have happy families, that might be a bit depressing to you. I mean, you have users like this is the final straw. Seeing this happy family, it's just pushed them too far. And you know what? A good tweet, Rev. You really capture the essence here. Guys literally only want one thing, and it's effing beautiful. I mean, what's more beautiful than this? I mean, we see tweets like this with 21,000 likes saying, I swear to God, the flip that switched in me that made me want a daughter is crazy. Apparently, this is very relatable, as you can see. And then you have people making this meme. We've seen it with other campaigns saying, behold, our newest ad campaign. It's just a cute anime girl eating McDonald's. Are you sure this will help us sell more burgers? And Shinzo Abe, that rascal, coming back to say, burgers. Of course, the message being that this is making people want to have a family more than to eat McDonald's burgers. And of course, the freaks would show up too. This person saying, it's creepy how the mom has the exact same proportions as the child's, like literally down to the hands. First of all, they don't have the same proportions, but do they resemble each other? Yes. To Twitter freaks, it is creepy that parents would be resembled in their children. Does that... My God, it's just pathetic. They can ruin anything. And a lot of people making these sorts of comments, I think these are more jokes, but saying 70,000 white supremacists are going to make think pieces about this. This comment saying, Japanese McDonald's ad is more wholesome than anything that the West has created in 10 years. It's kind of amazing how a silent animation of anime characters eating McDonald's has more of a gripping message than some Western ad that has a full feature film trying to convince you that a Tumblr incarnate human being is a representative of the average person and what they want. And while they're doing this all while pushing some narrative or agenda that has nothing to do with their products. But I want to cover one other story that I thought was pretty interesting. This happened about a week ago when I was banned on YouTube. So a Japanese YouTuber was recently arrested for uploading monetized edited videos of the Spy Family anime and the ending of the visual novel Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison with a 5-year suspended sentence and a $1 million yen fine. Now, this is something that a lot of people aren't aware of. Like, if you think copyright is bad on YouTube, copyright in Japan is extremely strict. They do not play around. And also, I just want to point out one thing for people who don't understand what a suspended sentence is. This man will not go to prison if he acts on good behavior for the next 5 years. So if he acts as he should under the rule of law for the next 5 years, under the terms of his sentence, he will not actually go to prison. But if he does mess up again, he will go to jail or go to prison for 2 years, just to clarify. So a pretty shocking story. A lot of people going, wow, someone going to prison or potentially going to prison over some edited videos they uploaded to YouTube. But the main thing was that he was monetizing these videos. Fair or unfair, it's just a crazy story. And of course, again, the freaks making an appearance and someone replying saying, meanwhile, a lot of Japanese artists get away drawing underage, not safe for work content. Well, the difference being that what those artists are doing are not a crime. And again, fair or unfair, what this YouTuber was doing was a crime. So it's pretty stupid to look at a ridiculous law or a very severe punishment attached to a law and go, well, that's ridiculous, but we should also criminalize something that's definitely not hurting anyone. Let's just make everyone suffer. It's a ridiculous comparison, but forgetting all that, let's end the video on this this wholesome Chungus piece right here. This is the kind of image I want to end the video on. And yeah, that's a couple stories coming out of Japan. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please share all of your thoughts about these related topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.